Wow, now this is one of the offices of one of our Islamic teachers. I'm just from praying my normal prayer, and guys, I'm with none other than Mr. Jamal himself. Jamal.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my brother?
Fine, man.
It has been a minute.
Yes, sir, just a minute.
Yeah. It has been long before he appeared in my video. Actually, it has been very long. But you're good, Jamal?
I'm good.
Back to work now.
Back to work, yes.
Hustle.
Going back to hustle.
Yeah.
To see how we'll get this called risk.
Yeah, risk. Inshallah. Risk will come, guys. So Jamal is heading to the nearest town, and me, I'm heading to another place. So this is where I was. It's just a mosque. I lock this place, huh? Okay. Let me lock it. It's locked. So you're dropping down?
I want to
go and do some stuff.
Some few business.
Inshallah. Okay. Yeah, go on. I have my... We'll meet in a few
minutes or a
few hours or a few days, right? Okay. So guys, I'm just from doing my prayers. I wanna head to a certain place right now. So just to hi. So unataka unaenda hivi? Sasa mimi nataka nipitie hapo katikati ni pande hivi. Okay. So guys, those were just kids heading home, and Jamal was just telling me that he's going to pass another route, going to the nearest stage. But now me, I'm heading to another place. Obviously, today's video started with me after my prayers because it's around 1 something, and man, yesterday I missed something heavy. So yesterday there was a certain nikah. It's an Arabic word, but in English is more of a wedding. Yesterday there was a wedding, and I just missed it because not missed it, the day before I just did a YouTube video, and I forgot this GoPro somewhere. So I was like, yesterday I was so excited in the morning, saying that, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys how an Islamic nikah happens, because I've been in this Islamic nikahs for a very long time, and I thought of taking you along, but then I just woke up only to realize that I didn't carry my GoPro. So it was just disturbing in my head. But anyway, that's that. It went on very well. I wish I could show you guys. I don't know, you guys, I think I'm gonna put, I don't know, yeah, I can't post that video because I just did some small video. But anyway, maybe in the next one I'll just carry you along. My name is Ali. I come from Africa, Kenya, and today is yet another typical day for me doing my vlogs, you know, because man, I decided that I'm gonna do my best in regards of consistency despite the hustle and bustle of life, you know, because life goes on whether you like it or not. So today is an amazing day, and I'm just excited, you know. I don't know what we'll talk about, but as the day proceeds, or rather as time goes on, I will be telling you the topic of discussions, because I believe that there's no day you can miss a topic of discussion. There's lots and lots of topics to discuss, and man, this house looks good, guys. What do you think? Before I continue, yeah, looks good. This is an apartment also, looks good. So I got a DM from one of you guys. Of course, obviously you found me through my YouTube page. If you don't know, my YouTube page is called Ali Sadiq, and in that page, which is Ali Sadiq, the profile of my page is a bald man, you know. But you know, it reminds me of something. Now, this is what happens. This is an apartment. This is how they burn stuff to ensure that the cleanliness of the area is up to date. So I was talking about the DM that I got from a fan, and I want to break the DM down because I feel like I shouldn't answer him alone on the DM, but I just decided to make a full video, YouTube video, and just talk about something. I don't know, well, I don't know if my battery will allow it, but anyway, the topic of discussion is this guy told me, hey bro, hope you're well, hope this finds you good. I was inquiring about studying in Saudi Arabia in 2 different courses, that is IT and finance. So he was like, would you kindly advise me in regards of the 2 courses, and would it be marketable in Kenya, and what are your thoughts about it in general? So today I'm going to talk about general courses, and this is not out of me as an expert, no, but it's out of me talking from experience of traveling, you know, because the truth is, as much as now let me talk about Saudi Arabia, because that's where I've been and I understand that country, and I don't talk about it in a manner of maybe I hate the country. No, it is an amazing country, and not only for Muslims like me, but anyone who feels like you wanna go work and study in Saudi Arabia, and then go ahead. It's not something that is bad. You can go ahead, study there and all that. But let me give you some factors you need to consider if you're studying in Saudi Arabia, because I've been there, so I understand. And I'm not talking again about this as an expert. No, man, I'm not an expert, guys. I'm just a normal guy who has been there and has passed through some challenges. So listen, guys, if you want to study in Saudi Arabia, you need to understand something. Studying there has 2 challenges. Well, for me, as I was there, I just noticed some few stuffs that I think you should be able to know. If only you are studying there, if only you're studying there, you need to understand 2 factors. For me personally, I've been there, been in that country, and I do understand the urge of a person really wanting to study abroad and all that. But now, let's talk about something else which is very different. In that country, you need to understand, according to my own understanding, I don't want to say that I'm an expert or something, no. But I've been there, and there are some courses which, honestly, it might be hard for you to get work. Some of the courses are such courses, you know, they value 2 major courses. Any course that deals with doctors and engineers, those are major courses, you know, and courses that deals with more of because engineering, in terms of this factor, we need to consider one factor, that Saudi Arabia is well known for oil and all that. So if you have maybe a degree or masters or something when it comes to engineering in such fields, then you are in a good type of course. But also the main challenge would be, despite Saudi Arabia in recent years has been advancing in terms of English to be as one of the forefront in terms of students studying in universities and stuff. It used to be Arabic until some other universities also do English as well, but most of them, they do Arabic. So and apart from, even if you do English, that is an Arabic country, so you need to also top up with an Arabic language, so that you can be able to understand, you can be able to interact with people. So those are key factors. So first of all, if you want to study IT and finance, it's all good, but you need to consider some 2 things which I feel they're very important. One, which country are you going to study from? If it is Saudi Arabia, ensure that you know Arabic, because it will be an added advantage for you who wants to study any course in Saudi Arabia. Is it marketable? I believe you need to do your own research for me. But the reason as to why you need to do a research is because by doing research, you'll be not helping me alone, not helping yourself alone, but helping your future amount of money, because studying there is not something that is cheap. It's quite expensive. So before you just jump into any course and do it there, ensure that you understand your course. What are some of, is it marketable in that country? And if it's not marketable, then you should be able to just quit that unit, or that how can I say, that course that you want to study. And also another thing that I would say, apart from you being able to study in Saudi Arabia, apart from you doing research and all that, you need to understand that you also need to do a wide research, not only in Saudi Arabia but in other countries, because I feel like if you are in a country that at least speaks English, which is not bad. I love Arabic myself, so but I feel like anyone also can study Arabic, but you need to consider doing research too. Is it marketable in that country? What's your target in terms of living in that country? Are you planning to live in that country for a very long time? Because mind you, if you study there, you will need experience, and experience takes time. Remember, you're not in your country. Some of the things that I feel like anyone who wants to study in Saudi Arabia should be aware of. If you don't have a certain kind of speciality that those guys need, it is very hard for you to get citizenship, if that's your target, because everyone thinks in that manner of maybe if I work in this country for 5 to 6 years or 7 years, I might be able to get a citizenship. You might be shocked that there are a lot of people who work in Saudi Arabia and they don't have citizenship. So it is hard for you to get a citizenship in Saudi Arabia. And also, if you ain't a Muslim, it might be also challenging on your end, because you understand that in that country there are rules and regulations that people need to follow on a day-to-day basis. So are you ready to follow the rules and regulations? Are you ready to be in a manner whereby there's strict rules and measures that you need to follow? And also, what else from my own experience can I say? That I cannot tell you to do this and leave the other one. If you're sure you want to do it, then go ahead, guys. You just go there, study and all that. You know people who have studied there, but all people that I know, they are mostly Muslims, and it's not a matter of religion and all that. I'm talking in that experience. No, I'm saying they are Muslims. Reason being, you know, if you're a Muslim, it's easier for you to maneuver the hustle and bustle of that country, because it has rules and regulations. And if you're not a Muslim, it will be like you're in jail, you know. You feel like you are more not favored. So I feel those are some of the things that anyone would want to study any course, not only finance and all that, that you should be able to think about, do research about. And not only that, not only people who wants to study in Saudi Arabia. I think these are general information to anyone who wants to study anything. Look in terms of research, what is the current market that really does well in any field that you want to study. Because if you don't do your research, then I think there might be an issue, because you might end up studying and then not being able to get work, and it's very frustrating. So I feel like anyone who would want to do that, ensure, guys, you do your research, thorough research, not only in the courses but also in the country, because different countries have different marketable skills apart from the normal things. You know, they're just the standard things that anyone can study and become, and the job is always marketable, like healthcare courses, from nursing to doctors and all that. It's an international kind of field that it's readily and available and really needed by every country. If you are a nurse, you are needed. Any healthcare, I think it's a it's a plus for anyone who wants to study it. But in other courses, I don't know, man. In other courses, I believe that people should do research so that you're able to get a clear picture of what you want. And honestly, just try as much as possible to take a course that you'll be able to do it confidently. That's one. And do it without any pressure in regards to, you know, these courses, they might take time. A course might take even 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, like 7, almost 8 to 9 years, like doctors and stuff. But are you ready to deal with it on a daily basis, you know? So you're the one to choose, guys. So for the one who asked me that question, I think I've answered you. You need to do research. One, you need to understand the market that you're working with, and also, are you ready to at least embrace the culture, because you need to understand the culture of Arabic people, and also be conversant with Arabic. It will help you on a daily basis. You might be studying in English, but you might go to a certain company whereby the manager or the CEO is from back in the days, so the only thing he understands is Arabic. So if you don't understand Arabic, it becomes a challenge on your end. Also, you need to understand that even if you work there 5 years or 10 years, the money will be different when you start your career in terms of work. The money will be different as compared to you being in Kenya, because when you come back, maybe you want to retire. You'd want, when you come back, you fall into something, at least you do something. But now, the question would be, is that, yes, I'm back, but how will I start? You have your CV from there, you've worked there, right? That's good. But at the end of the day, different people will need, it will take time for you to get employment. Even if you have spotless record, it's okay, but it might take you some time before you get a job. Reason being, this market is kind of tricky. Let me tell you something that I've discovered for the few years that I was there in Saudi Arabia, and that is, I used to be, and I am a photographer, videographer, and just that kind of person. So for the years that I was there in Saudi Arabia, when I came back, it's like I started from scratch. By that I mean that it has been actually long now. It takes time for you to regain back your clients and start getting clients, one. And two, you have to prove yourself. So you can imagine, you have been an engineer, you've been working in Saudi Arabia, you've been earning 200,000 or 300,000 there, and now you want to come back in Kenya and you want to earn the same. No, you'll have to prove yourself to people, to companies and all that, which is not bad. You have experience, yes, but proving yourself is something that you cannot avoid, guys. So you'll have to prove yourself. It will take time. You'll have to get connections. Mind you, don't know anyone, you know, so it might take a lot of time. So ensure that any course that you take, guys, that you want to study, not only in Saudi Arabia, in other countries, ensure that you do a quick research, good research, and also try as much as possible to ensure that you do your level best to secure a job or a course. You'll be able to, it will be marketable not only now, in the next few years.